Welcome back everybody. So this is gonna be a quick update video for you guys on stock market, and before we get started, please smash that like button, and 100 plus likes on this video would be greatly appreciated guys. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now if you want to get my daily trade ideas, swing trade ideas, live trading, and you want to support the channel, definitely check out their link down below in the description for Patreon. So before we get started, what do we got next week? Well, we have big earnings ahead right here, guys. We have AMD, Microsoft, PayPal, BP, Meta, Boeing, Amazon, Apple, Intel, Coinbase. You got ExxonMobil, Chevron, and these earnings can actually cause lots of volatility here in this market. And if you think this is enough, well, no, we do have FOMC on Wednesday, and I think that's going to cause this market to go ballistic this week. I mean, we could see a big move on either direction this week, and that is money making opportunity for us. So let's dive into S&P 500 and see where things can go. On SPY ETF, it's up over 1%, so we saw the market ripping higher on Friday, and that can actually continue next week. Now, there were a lot of people shorting into this hole right here, and that is a big no-no. When you see a big ETF like SPY right here hitting lower Bollinger Band, getting oversold, and then near the gap, a big gap, 537, we did not fully close this gap, so we can come back here. That's the chances of making money back up to the upside if that happens. But you can see, I mean, we got a massive bounce from 537. This thing got up to 547 in just a matter of 1 day, 24 hours. So that is why you never go and short into the hole. And you can see, I mean, this is a massive move from 537 up to 547 on Friday. And then this thing came back, and you can see right here, it actually got rejection at 546.50. So I would say 546 to 547, that's going to be a resistance to watch. Also, we came back, but it was holding 543, closed at 544.44. So that's going to be a support level to watch, 543, and just underneath that level, we also have 50 SMA, which is near 543. So this is going to be a strong level right here. But if that gives up, we might be coming back and finally closing this entire gap, 537. And that's going to be a dip buying opportunity, and definitely not a zone where you can go and short SPY ETF. We can stay above 543, above 50 SMA. Definitely watch out for the breakout over 546 to 547. And if that happens, we might just go all the way back up to 553.28 to actually go and retest 20 SMA and possibly close this gap here on top. So big move is coming this week, and we will find out going into Monday's session what direction market picks, and especially guys, Thursday with Amazon and Apple. That's going to be a big market moving event this week. On QQQ, it's up just over 1%. Now let's talk about it, guys. And you can see this is actually a decent pullback from 503.52 all the way down to, I mean, look at this, 455. So that is technically like $50 almost gone in just a matter of how many days? 2 weeks. So that is a decent pullback. And now, if you're thinking about shorting this, I mean, we could see that face ripper anytime, and especially earnings coming out from big names like Meta, Amazon, and then Apple. If they beat, or even if they don't, and come out with those buybacks again, guess what? You're going to see a gap up. So here on Qs, watch out for the support. This is going to be your line in the sand for Monday, 460. Underneath that level, we might come back and all the way down to 449 right here. And that's going to be also a weekly strong support to watch. But things are getting a bit oversold here on QQQ, NASDAQ 100. We get a bounce from 460. Watch out for continuation, and possibly this thing can go all the way up to 469 to 470 to retest negative sloping 5-day moving average. And over that level, you're going to see 473, 478, and possibly even filling this gap this week at 480. So that is definitely a big move which is coming this week on QQQ. On Dow Jones, it's up 1.62%. So this is a massive explosion right here on Dow Jones. And you can see this is definitely a bear trap. Look below and fell. we came under 400 and then went back up. And even on Friday, look at that low here, guys, 401.71, and from there this thing exploded up to almost 408 and now trading at 406. So here on Dow Jones, if there is a pullback next week, and especially going into Monday session, there will be strong support at 403, and below that right here 400 to 401, and then we can talk about 396, and then 50 SMA sitting at 394. But as long as you can hold above 403 to 401, watch out for continuation all the way up to 412 and then retesting previous all-time high, which is near 414. On IWM, it's up 1.65%, so this thing also exploding, and looks like we might be breaking over 225. And if that happens, guys, I mean, look at this Bollinger Band here on top, expanded up to 230 plus, and we can definitely see a catch up here on IWM. And how? If this thing hits all-time high, look at this. All-time high is where? 244.46, so we can definitely get there, right? So here on IWM, definitely a lot of money to be made. We get that breakout over 225. IWM can actually hold over that level for at least 1-2 days. We could see another explosion up to 230, and from there, definitely all-time highs again, or at least retesting previous all-time highs. Now, if there is a rejection from 225, just like Friday, watch out for the support right here at 221. Below that, 218. 13 SMA, and under that level you're going to see a lot more selling, possibly down to this gap near 212. So watch out, this could be setting up for a big move to the upside also, as long as you can actually break and hold 225 on IWM. On VIX is down over 11%, and we talked about it in my video Thursday night that going into Friday, it's Friday, and we could see VIX crush Friday, and this is exactly what we got. This thing is down over 11%, and also in my video Thursday night I said this thing can actually stay over 18. We might see a little bit more upside, but it's getting way frothy, way outside the Bollinger Band here on top, and we might see that pullback early as Friday, and we definitely got that. This thing came back, and now you can see it's trying to hold this 5-day moving average as a support 1650, slightly under that level. So going into next week and Monday session, if this thing breaks under 1650, which is technically breaking right now, then watch out for a dump up all the way down to 15, and that is when this thing can get a bounce or a breakdown below 15 will take this market even higher. Now to the upside, if this is just a pullback, things are cooling off on VIX, we might see that breakout over 18. And over 18, this thing can move easily up to 20. In that case, market will make a lower high, and you're going to see a new low here in this market. So be careful and watch VIX and how you're trading. This thing can give you a lot of guidance going into Monday. So on dollar, absolutely flat on that day. And what we got here on my screen, well, looks like a bear flag, right? If this is where to play out, a dollar will take out 104 right here, this trend line. And if that happens, you're going to see a dump off easily down to 103.58, and from there, much lower. Now, if this thing actually gets a bounce over 104.48, can hold there, then watch out for a move possibly up to 105, going back into this wedge. Until then, guys, I mean, if this thing breaks down, you're going to see S&P 500 again going back up to all-time highs. So watch out, and I wish you good luck for next week and especially Monday, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated.